You talking about this girl right here? My wife? You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for?
Today we're talking about NBA Youngboy and his wife, Yaya Mayweather, daughter of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, she didn't pick up any of her father's boxing skills, but apparently she's still got a whole lot of fight in her. Because earlier this month, well, she got put away on some very serious charges against one of Youngboy's baby's mamas. Yikes!
Floyd Mayweather's daughter was arrested after attempting to a woman inside NBA Youngboy's house.
Now, we all know Youngboy, he's got one hell of a fiery temper, so it sounds like these two are a match made in Knives Out heaven. On a serious note, we do wish a full recovery to LaPattra Jacobs, because man, that's just horrific. Shouldn't happen to anyone. The incident happened when Yaya, she went to Youngboy's Houston, Texas home on Saturday, April 4th at around 1:30 a.m. She then confronted the woman, claiming that she was the fiance to Youngboy, and told LaPattra to leave the house before allegedly charging at her with 2 knives. Now, Yaya, she allegedly stabbed LaPattra twice. Now, Yaya was arrested and taken to a jail at Harris County, Texas, but later she was released after posting a $30,000 bond. Now, money comes easy when you're the daughter of Floyd Money Mayweather, but that can't keep you out of prison. Now, early reports suggested that she could face as many as 99 years in prison, but in the time since, we have learned that Yaya, she has been charged with second-degree aggravated assault, and that carries a sentence of 2 to 20 years in prison. Now, with that said, she has hired the finest lawyers that money can buy, and they're already claiming that the attack was in self-defense. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how that all plays out. Now, in the meantime, our recent drops on Yaya and NBA Youngboy, well, they've gotten a lot of attention from you guys. So we decided to do a quick follow-up versus video, squaring these two lovers off against one another in a series we've titled Versus. It's a long sentence. Now, the premise is simple. We got 3 rounds to go to. My name's Michael McCrudden. I'll be your referee. I'm going to give you guys all the information we can dig up, and then it's up to you guys to decide who the true victor is. You can sound off in the comments down below. We will also run a poll a little later in this video, and our last versus video was on NBA Youngboy versus 6ix9ine, and in that, a whopping 84% of you were rooting for Youngboy. Now, this one, it might get a little sticky icky. It might be a landslide victory, but hey, we gotta see what happens. Now let's get into this versus video. Round 1, fight! Now, recently the two of them have gone through an Instagram purge. NBA, he deleted all of his Instagram photos, citing women as trying to incriminate him. Now, the last bet Guardian, he has a whopping 9.7 million followers on the gram, so even if he doesn't post or has got no content, the kids, they still be following. Now, the couple, they started dating last year, and they've even posted a photo of them kissing on Instagram Live. How sweet. I guess they're still 20, so they're still human, right? Now, all seemed to be going well for the young couple, but then Youngboy, he released the track Dirty Ayana in December of 2019. Now, in there, he rapped about her hot temper and slicing his tires to his car. Now, her reaction initially, it wasn't one of gratitude. She hit up Twitter, sharing with her 60,000 followers that she gets how cyberbullying can get people down. She also asked to be left alone. Now, 60,000 followers on Twitter, it ain't gonna hold a candle against Youngboy's 2.5 million. Now, also, he's got nearly 10 million Instagram followers to her 1.2 million. Hey, I don't got 1.2, but still, it's just not a lot of clout in comparison. What's worse is her SoundCloud, it's struggling. It's home to a whopping 358 followers. I feel like if I started up a SoundCloud, I could actually probably beat that. But no one wants to hear me rapping. It's out there. It's not pretty. Now, with that said, all she has to do is get a few shout outs from her old man. Floyd, he's got a whopping 23 million followers on the Instagram, and that could probably bump her up real fast. I guess Dad don't want to be showing off her mugshot. Not yet. But he could show off her music videos. With that said, the round 1 winner is a clear one. It's a landslide victory for Youngboy. So let's move on to round 2. Round 2, fight! Alright, for round 2, we're gonna talk about net worth. Now, both of these two, they are recording artists. NBA Youngboy, he's one of the biggest rappers in the world, while Money Yaya, well, she's a new artist still starting to find her way. Now, Yaya has rapped on her track, OK Remix. You know I'm poppin', you know I'm having money in real life, you know. Millions and billions, you know. Forbes, you know. Yeah, money, yeah, let's go. Now, she also states in a verse, I can buy your life. And being the daughter of Floyd Money Mayweather, well, she ain't really lying. Now, Floyd Mayweather's net worth has various estimates ranging from $560 million, that's on the low end, and then all the way up to $1 billion. Now, he made nearly $300 million in 2018 alone. Now, her being one of 4 children and there being a few ex-wives, well, you can still chalk Yaya's net worth up into the tens of millions. If not now, well, inevitably. I mean, the girl is worth bank even if she hasn't made it for herself. Now, comparing that to NBA Youngboy, let's see what he's working with. Now, various websites like Celebrity Net Worth, they chalk up Youngboy's net worth at around $6 million. Forbes, they've also pegged him at around $4.5 million, but that was a year back. Now, Youngboy is said to be locked up in a 5-album record deal worth $2 million via Atlantic Records. Now, with him being the highest viewed artist on YouTube month after month, well, Atlantic is certainly making their money back. Looking over his channel, I estimate that he can be pulling in as much as $500,000 each and every month. Now, he also sells merch on his website, which offset his earning potential that he could be earning from touring and performances, because the guy's just had so many ongoing legal issues. It's hard to put on a concert when you're stuck at home. Although the whole world just did it this last weekend. But hey, that's just not his style. Seeing as we're talking about merch, well, I'm going to insert a shameless plug. Now, I see all you guys commenting in the section that, McCrudden getting thick. Well, now you can help your boy out, buy a t-shirt, and every shirt you guys buy, I'm going to drop £1. I might even turn into the machinist by the end of this. So, if you got something nasty to say, well, let's do something about it. All right, let's move on. Now, with NBA Youngboy's current trajectory in the fandom, well, the kid has plenty of time to finish up his record deal and make millions. But at the time of this recording, I'd say that Yaya is still the richer of the two. Her dad, Floyd Mayweather, well, he showered her in expensive gifts and elaborate birthday parties. We're talking the bookings of Bieber, Drake, and Future. They performed at her Sweet 16. So, if these two got married, I wouldn't be surprised if he bought her a mansion. So for round 2, just based on net worth alone, I gotta give Yaya the win.
Round 3, fight!
All right, moving on to the number 3 spot, we're gonna talk about something that these two have in common, which is their fiery temper and their mugshots. All right, this one's the tiebreaker, so buckle up. Now, NBA Youngboy, his legal issues, they've been around ever since he started to make a name for himself. Now, for starters, in 2016, he opened fire on a group of people in South Baton Rouge. Then he was charged with 2 counts of attempted murder. Now, he pled guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated assault with a firearm, and he was sentenced to a suspended 10-year prison term and 3 years of active probation. Now, just last year, a judge officially terminated Youngboy's probation and 2 counts of attempted murder, so that's good news right there. But still, there's more. Now, the next time he was arrested was in 2018 over a warrant in the state of Georgia for allegedly committing assault, weapons violation, and kidnapping. That's right. When you got a girl saying that you actually kidnapped her, I think he was dating her. Just not a good look. Plus, there was video evidence. Now, there was also a shooting that happened at Rolling Loud in Miami. Now, that incident, it involved him and his girlfriend at the time, and she actually got grazed by a bullet. Then there was an innocent man, 43 years of age, who was killed. Now, NBA Youngboy, he is said to be the target of this whole incident, but in the end, it just violated his probation, and he was incarcerated for 3 months, and he has since had to serve a lengthy house arrest, which I think he's still doing to this day. Now, there were a handful of mugshots, I counted 5 to be exact, and he's had plenty of time served for a kid who's only 20 years old. But with that being said, well, Yaya is hot on his trail. Now, her recent attack, it resulted in the mugshot that's now gone viral, and in that it's complete with her beautiful purple hair, which I'm only pointing out because prior to the arrest, well, it actually looked quite nice. Now, she's said to have quite the hot temper of her own, and unlike her dad, who resorts to boxing out his aggression, well, Yaya, she likes to go into the kitchen. And it's not only people she's pulled out a knife on. She allegedly also sliced the tires on his car.
Okay. Hey, you see that? You think I give a you old bruh? You won't come cut my tire.
Damn, these two are either a match made in heaven or a serious problem waiting to happen. Now, it's tough to say. Youngboy, he's from the streets, so it almost makes his run-ins with the law a little more understandable. Whereas Yaya, well, she was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. So you think she would know better, you know what I mean? That's why I'm having a tough one deciding who's got the more fiery temper and who's the bigger risk to the general public. I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. We're going to run a poll above my head. Also, let me know in the comments down below. Also, do you think these two are actually engaged? Do you think there's going to be a wedding? If so, will I be invited? The answer to that is unlikely. All right, guys, I'm wrapping up this video. My name is Michael Crudden. Now, these versus videos have been doing quite well. You guys got to let us know who's next in the comments down below. We saw some requests for Lil Uzi Vert versus Playboi Carti. I can get working on that. I also suggested NBA Youngboy versus Drake. I don't know. I don't even think they have any beef. In fact, some guy hit me up in the comments. Oh, yeah, another guy from Dublin wants me to do Fredo Bang versus NBA Youngboy. Sure, we can get her done. You gotta let us know who's next in the comments down below. In the meantime, you can find me on Instagram at McCruddenM, or better yet, text me. There's a number down below, but like, damn, I've got my work cut out for me. I get like hundreds of texts every day. So I'm finding some kind of app so I can get back to all you guys. And yeah, also check out our merch store. That's about everything. All right, see you guys in another video. Boom!